needing good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, B.A.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. The drive by Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Booker. Ball passes to Booker. Fader on the way. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Morant. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Morant with it, now guarded by Crowder. Jackson. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Right side Booker. There's the triple. Great D that time from Bane. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant, the pass to Adams, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Crowder outside. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Morant against Crowder. And here's Morant. From beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 7.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Booker. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Ayton. The 3 ball. No good there. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And here's Brooks, the 17-footer. No good, a bit long that time. And here's the fast break for 3. Booker nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brett.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Crowder, pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep. With the putback, great positioning on the putback. Crowder's gotten his second bucket.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson, right side. Bane with it. Morant finds Bane. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Ball against Morant. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Bane. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
Booker runs the floor so well. A terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
It's all tied in Phoenix. After this break, we'll be back with the start of this.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Booker. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Hey, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective? Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And Ayton with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Bain. And here's Crowder from the arc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Morant with it. 7 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Morant against Paul. Outside Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And there it is for him. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And the Suns miss again. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Bane finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Morant against Paul. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Booker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Crowder with a steal, and stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
It's Booker on the wing. Lets the three fly. Adams grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Adams. He has 6. Right side Morant. Adams with a screen on Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. The Suns trailing. Paul drives in. Shoots over Morant. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Stolen by Ayton. On the break. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Suns keep it alive. Crowder outside. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading. Here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Paul.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Booker's got 12. And here's Memphis. Now Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. On the take. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doubled by Jackson. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Well, the Suns shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson left side to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Defended by Jackson. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Ja Morant.
That's good from Paul.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
the wing, Bain. Paul against Morant. Back to Bain. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Baseline try. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Puts up a 3. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson down low. Covered by Crowder. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. 4 on the clock. Here's Bain. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game. A lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 8 points.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Jackson, pass to Adams. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great this game. 58%. Outside Bain. Brooks against Bridges. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. The shot comes out. Ayton with the defensive effort. It's Bridges on the wing. Adams covering. Bridges passes to Ayton. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. The Suns clear it. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ayton. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Here's Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Booker. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. And here's Morant outside. He tries again. And yep, it's good.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
And here's Bridges. Pass to Booker, and stolen by Bane. Left side, Morant. Jackson finds Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And the basket is good.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant, the pass to Bane. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Morant against Paul. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Pass to Brooks. To take the lead. And they get it back. Adams. Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. And it's Paul picking him up. The three from Bane. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
Ball against Morant. It's Booker on the wing. Up top, Paul. Pounded by Morant. Stolen by Ayton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. From deep, Morant. Adams finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now here's Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Bane against Booker. Up top, Bane. Outside for Morant. Yeah!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Booker. From downtown. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's Morant.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up.
Morant, 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win.
And David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Jackson, out to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Morant. And he converts the layup.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Morant passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Russell with it. Pass to Gobert. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Morant kicks to Bain. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Russell. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Morant. It's tipped. Towns dishes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bain. Scores after the quick crossover.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Anderson wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Morant kicks to Bain. Yep, it counts. Bain's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Russell passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Unloads. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Adams. Dishes it to Jackson. They're running. And Towns throws it down.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
All on the floor is a jump ball.
And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. 1 second left. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 6.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Adams finds Jackson. And stolen by Russell. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. Outside, Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Anderson dishes to Towns. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Russell's running. A second chance effort, and Gobert kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Morant. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Mr. Gobert. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Russell. The pass to Gobert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Edwards, no good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Jackson against Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Morant. He's got 14. On deep. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. And Towns gets it to go. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Adams down low. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
The Timberwolves have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
Your Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Russell finds Edwards. From downtown, kept alive, Minnesota. The kick out to Towns. Goes back up. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks against Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota leading by 4.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. 4 on the shot clock. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Russell against Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. And a wide open look for Payne. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The dish now to Jackson. Payne against Edwards. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
With the drive. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Russell passes to Towns. Russell kicks to Towns. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Brooks with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jackson drives in. The game now all-time. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Russell with the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Morant against Russell. Morant kicks to Bane. He dishes it to Adams. Sinks that one from the post. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Towns for 3. They get it back. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Outside, Bane. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And they double up Russell. Edwards kicks to Towns. This one for 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns.
3 points.
Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the lead and finish at the rim.
Striked it away. With 1 on the clock.
Really a complete defender. Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. A miss that time would have put him up. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And there it is for him.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Morant looking around. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Outside, Bain. Kicks it to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And Adams with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Russell. Gobert trying to get open, and Russell gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Morant. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Edwards. At the tip, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 20.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bain looking around. Brooks right side. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Fast break, Minnesota. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Adams dishes to Jackson. He kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. Feeds to Jackson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Crosses over. Grant. Here's Brooks. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position. And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brooks. Left side Adams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no
biggest moment of the game? Yes.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Anderson going inside. Second shot opportunity. And foul on. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to check.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hey, yo, right here. And here's Morant. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here in home tonight.
dynamic together. His shooting and my ability to get to
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. Knocks down the long J. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the basket by Towns.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Paul with it. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Paul. Down low. Stolen by Russell. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Paul. And a missed layup.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside for Booker. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Russell against Paul. Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gets another look. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it. Towns for 3. On the break. And here's Crowder from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Here's Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
And the three-pointer goes.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get it back. It's Booker on the wing. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3. And it's Booker again missing. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 5.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Edwards against Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. It's Bridges on the wing. This one for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three, small forward. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell. He's got 7.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Towns with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder with it. Towns covering. Minnesota with a rebound. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Gobert passes to Russell. Anderson with it. Here's Towns. Crowder grabs a miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Russell. Paul with a steal. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker for three. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts. Brian, more player movement has been the result."
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the update by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And it's Russell on the drive. Crafty move. Gobert. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Ball against Russell. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
So often we see guys fail to box.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. And that's the group, Chris Finch, as we begin the second half. Here's Edwards. Launches it, and it's Russell. That time on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 5 now.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Back to Paul. Stolen by Russell. Towns down low. Covered by Crowder. The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Edwards has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Crowder outside. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Crowder from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
For 3, Booker. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 22.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top 2-way players in the league.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Edwards for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Russell. The Suns clear it. 1:57 left in the third quarter. For three, Bridges connects from downtown. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Paul passes to Crowder, looking to get it going. The kick out to Paul. From the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns for three. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anderson. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. And another shot. And too long on the shot.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. And it's powered home by Towns.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Russell against Paul. Up top, Bridges. Doubled by Towns. Bridges finds Crowder. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Suns on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Outside Booker. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, leading by... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. The Timberwolves shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. Kicks it out to Anderson. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. From behind the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. From deep three-point range. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Pass to Towns. For 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Booker, good.
Well, Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
And here's Edwards outside. And he stays with it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Booker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Bridges. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's a three from Paul. Anderson pulls it down. And the Timberwolves with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Russell. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Anderson. A shot to stop the drought. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Paul against Russell. For 3, Bridges. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Russell against Paul. Over Russell. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. And Minnesota has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bridges misses. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Phoenix dominating the game. Now Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive. Statement.
looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Morant looking around. Bain against Booker. Adams down low. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Ball against Morant. Here's Ayton. Ball outside. Back to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And it's Morant missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Bridges driving the lane. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Jackson. Shoots over Crowder. Jackson misses.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribbling side. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Here's Paul. Grizzlies making the shot. Booker with no one around, kept alive. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive move.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker outside. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Booker. And blocked by Bain. Morant with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Crowder, a screen on Bain. Booker, right side. Again, the miss by Booker. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. And Adams kicks to Morant. Takes the 3. It's the rebound. Back to Adams. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Morant. Jackson. He hangs in there and cashes in on a second chance points.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Outside, Crowder. At the top of the key, Bridges. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Left side, Bain. Morant passes to Bain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Morant gets it to go.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside, Crowder. Poked away. Booker outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton dishes to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Adams, some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Phoenix. Memphis trailing here, and Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Nice shot by Brooks.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Here's Morant, and the rejection by Ayton. Bridges outside. That 3 off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Takes it off the glass.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. First inside before the D can react.
And there's the pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Payne. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bridges passes to Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Bridges with it, now defended by Adams. It's up a 3. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Ball against Morant. Jackson looking around. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Brooks outside. Moves back up. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 6 points for Dylan Brooks. Booker against Bane. Ball fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-and-roll strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Suns ball.
On defense, Memphis. trailing by 2. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Adams with it. Now guarded by Ayton. A three from Morant. Takes a three. Booker pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. No good. That would have tied it. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Crowder finds Bridges. Here's Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's got 9 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside for Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Suns leading by 5. Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Booker.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
The three from Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Morant following the basket by Chris Paul. And stolen by Ayton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
The Grizzlies 20. The Suns 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Over Morant. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Misses from close range. The Suns shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. For 3, Bridges. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. To the paint, here's Paul. That shot, no good. Morant with some nice D. Here's Bane. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Got that one up quick. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
They get the rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Now here's Booker. He has 5. Misses off the left iron.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Suns leading by 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the shot goes in. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Out to Brooks. Back to Bain. And he banks in the layup.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Down low to the inside. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Suns leading by 12. The drive by Paul. Misses from short range. Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
On the wing, Booker. With the shot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
.112 left here in the third quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Inside. Morant with the steal. Bain finds Adams. Back to Bain. Here's Adams. Passes it to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. 4 on the clock. Jackson passes to Bain. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Morant left side. Now the pass to Bain. For the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Paul for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix leading by 14. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Adams' shot is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Paul kicks to Booker. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Dishes it to Brooks. The shot misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Long shot on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Brooks with no one around. Misses the three. Suns leading by 14. Ayton kicks to Booker. Shoots over Adams. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. And now that's 11 points for Devin Booker. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. He's covered by Ayton. Outside for Jackson. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And a deep three from Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooks misses. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. From deep. Booker against Payne. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 17-point lead, their biggest. Ball against Jackson. Three-pointer, Crowder. And the Suns get it back. Bridges for three. That one off the back iron and out. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Adams. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. To the wing right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Over Brooks. And he can't bank that one in. The Grizzlies trail by 17. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Grant. Here's Payne. And stolen by Ayton.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The tray. Brooks grabs the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The drive by Payne. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Crowder with it. Now defended by Payne. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunity.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Paul. A three ball. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. I'll read. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Desmond Bane slipped.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Towns, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Edwards against Bane. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Morant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Jackson outside. Morant with a screen on Towns. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Morant. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Over Edwards. Bane, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
That one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. The 3 from Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Brooks finds Bane. 3-pointer. Adams, the pass to Bane. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Adams missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Pass to Bane. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Outside Morant. From deep. Adams. Great positioning on the putback. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And it's Brooks missing. The Timberwolves trail. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Moran off the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Driving in. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Outside Moran. Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. Here's Brooks. No good from the wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Adams finds Bain. Jackson for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. Towns passes to Edwards, to the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Fires for 3. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 5 now. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's Russell. Here's Towns. A good-looking shot from the wing.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got his second basket. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Morant with it. Russell covering. Jackson, pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Morant with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And there's the lob. And then Russell with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Bain. Over Edwards. Morant, the pass to Bain. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And a deep 3 from Russell. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Memphis has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. And here's Edwards outside. Tips it, but no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Anderson gets the bucket.
A heady player in transition. Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. 8 seconds left in the second.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
The Grizzlies, 23. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain and Brooks out on the wings. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Brooks missing. The Timberwolves trail.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Bain, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Towns goes in. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Russell. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Russell's got 9 points.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
On the wing, Brooks. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Brooks outside. Adams, the pass to Morant. Off target from outside. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Bain, the pass to Morant. The three. Jackson finds Adams. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Pass to Edwards. Over Bain. And that one's long.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Jack's up a 3. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson drives. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Now Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. 7 points in the game.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Second team foul.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Yes, it's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Russell into the lane. The kick out to Edwards. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside. Offensive rebound. Brooks, the pass to Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Three-pointer, Brooks. He buries it from 3. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
It's scooped up. Gobert. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Russell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Throws it up high. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And here's Morant outside. Memphis the rebound. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I got yours.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Shoots over Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns uses the glass to drop it in.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. From deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Anderson. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Shot is good by Edwards.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And here's Morant outside. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Leaps for it, but it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big time bucket.
Outside for Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Another shot. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Anderson. Russell from outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's Edwards outside. Brooks with the rebound. And here's Memphis. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them.
lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the guard position. Now Bridges after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. From past the arc, again the miss by Booker. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Paul. Booker inside. Edwards there. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination, the relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now Russell, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard and a lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
Booker with a deep three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the Suns miss again. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Anderson passes to Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For three, Booker drops in the tray.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Russell dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Lets the three fly, and it's Ayton with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crowder with it, picked up by Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Near the three-point line. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. This is out there for Phoenix.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Crowder finds Booker. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Bridges misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
That one on 8.
First team foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, the guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Paul against Russell. Paul kicks to Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. Here's Here's Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. Towns for three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert the pass to Anderson. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Phoenix no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 12. Russell inside, defended by Bridges. Russell with the bucket. McHale's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at McHale's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. It's Russell with the drive. That one falls. 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Russell in complete control that time. To score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Bridges. That one misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell dishes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. Paul goes in. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Russell passes to Anderson. Ayton wide open. And the Suns miss again. Outside Edwards. Deep 2 from Anderson. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field. Okay, David, much appreciated.
32. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And stolen by Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 19.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Booker outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Out to Russell. Shoots over Bridges. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
It's Crowder on the wing. And it's Paul penetrating. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Towns finds Anderson. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Russell against Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. For three. And it's Paul missing. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Bridges outside. 20 feet out. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Russell with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:56 left in the third. Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got 6.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Edwards passes to Towns. Booker with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Edwards can't hit.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Paul outside. Over Russell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Timberwolves leading by 18. Passes it to Anderson. Launches a three. Booker pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Russell. Inside. And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Russell passes to Anderson. Russell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Russell. And stolen by Ayton. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. For 3. Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. He gets that one. He's got 11.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tries again. The kick out to Crowder from outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Here's Edwards. Crowder with the steal. Here's Paul. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Suns trail by 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That's a 2 from Towns. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. Paul kicks to Crowder. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul outside from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Anderson dishes to Towns. Back to Anderson. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Booker kicks to Paul. There's the drive. Fires the 3. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Booker.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. To end the drought. Rebound by the Suns.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The putback, Edwards. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul with 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Rudy Gobert.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Suns on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That's a 2 from Towns. Here's Russell. Misses there. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.